Welcome back to A Christmas Pop-Up. So I'm delighted to have Sharon with me from Your Style, Your Story. Hello.
Hi, Rachel. Delighted to be here. Hi, everybody.
You're welcome. So we'll just launch into it. Sort of, if you tell us a bit about what Your Style, Your Story is, just to begin with, and go from there.
Perfect. So Your Style, Your Story. I suppose really what it is, it's ladies' fashion, but with a difference. So I'm trying to make online shopping as absolute personal and an experience that is possible. So before COVID, last year, I decided to set up Your Style, Your Story because for me, I'm a busy mum. I'm a working professional, and I needed clothes for work. I needed to look well, but my kids are an absolute nightmare of being dragged around shops. And so I kind of turned online. And then when I was buying things online, Rachel, everything was so impersonal. It came in this grey mail bag. When I looked online, there was like thousands of products that I just got lost. I might find a shirt, and then I had to start all the way back to start again to find a matching top. So for me, I said, there has to be a better way of doing this, because, when you go into your local boutique and they're all about, oh, these are the colors that are in, this is what you can match together. And, and it's just a whole experience. It's a much nicer personal experience. So Your Style, Your Story is doing that online, but all from the comfort of your sitting room. So you don't have to drag your kids around the shop screaming. And then obviously when COVID came on and our shops are closed, I suppose we were there, we were ready, and we were waiting. And, this year has been really good because it means I got to meet a lot of my customers virtually. Because obviously when COVID came in, a lot of my customers actually moved to them being online, and they were holding their business online through webinars. So I did lots of different videos of, here's different styles to wear when you're on Zoom. So lots of people who see my videos. I've been quite busy with the videos. My 11-year-old, that was our homeschooling. He started to do the videos for me as well from home.
Oh, I saw that actually.
Yeah. And I suppose, what, it was a bit of fun for us, but it was also my way of trying to help my customers and saying, like there was that while that everybody was in pajamas, and I was like, I've worked from home. Yeah, and I've worked from home and I've worked remotely for over 10 years. So I suppose I had gone through these stages already that everybody was only starting to go through. And I was like, oh my God, the biggest, best favor you can do to yourself in the morning is actually just get up and get dressed. So that's what my message really has been this year, is get up, get dressed. We've moved from pajamas, then we moved into leisure wear. And I'm kind of saying, you know what? Even move a little bit step forward, I'm not saying throw back on the heels, because personally I don't think I could walk on my heels now. I think I'd fall on my face.
I can't think how long it's been now that I haven't worn a pair of heels. I mean, even like before the lockdown, I think I was always, the thing is, I'm a trainer girl anyway, so we'll pass that on.
Well, I'm just not even sure if I still have the muscles, if I actually still have the muscles to be able to walk around and wear heels. But like, if you've seen my videos lately, what I'm kind of saying is, there's loads of us are saying we're uncomfortable in our jeans. And I'm saying, okay, look, have a route in your wardrobe, just get that nice dress out, not the dress that you match your heels, the dress that you're going to match with tights, boots. I mean, I've got a skirt on me today, and I've my Christmas jumper with my glitter. You're not, but it just feels nice. And especially if you're on calls, I suppose when you're on calls, who do you keep seeing? You keep seeing yourself, Rachel. So if
there's nothing worse than looking at yourself and thinking, oh my Lord.
Exactly. And you forget what you're presenting. You completely forget what you're presenting because you're so much fixated on, oh, look at that and look at me compared to everybody else. So I'm saying, just be prepared for that. The night before, just pick out something, or even like the way I kind of do, I say the capsule wardrobe. Because, if you open your wardrobe and it's bursting with stuff, Rachel, and then you go, I have nothing to wear. And you get into a crank first thing in the morning and you're like, oh, nothing suits me in my wardrobe. Yeah, your wardrobe is falling on top of you because there's so many clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying just push all that to a side and kind of just, get it curated and pick just a few outfits and just wear them different ways throughout the week. It doesn't matter if someone sees you and say, like, if you see me in the same jumper 3 times a week, well, so what? Like, I love it. I like it. And I feel good in it. I don't have to wear a different jumper every day just to suit someone else.
Yeah.
and it will make your life.
I think that's a good thing you said there, to suit somebody else. You're dressing, it's for you. This is for you to make you feel good, not for anybody else.
No, it's not for anybody else. And I suppose, like, you'll see, like, oh, on my shop, all my friends are my models, right? And they're absolutely deadly. I mean, it's the best girls' day out that we have all the time. You have to come on and be when we can actually all get back together, because we all live in different counties, so it's pain. It's really bad at the moment. But you should come, because it is the most fun day ever. Like, I mean, we really do have the best crack. But the reason I do that is because, you know, it's for real women. You know, I want, you know, ladies to be able to look at my shop and go, okay, that's what that looks like on me, you know, and they can relate to, you know, maybe me or one of my friends. And rather than them getting something that has been clipped at the back, you know, because it doesn't properly fit, then it arrives, they try it on, and they feel disappointed in themselves because, oh my God, my figure isn't good enough to wear this. Like, no, it's absolute crap. Do you know what I mean? You look gorgeous, and we all look gorgeous in our own way. And that's what all I'm trying to do, is just make it that it's real and easy for people to feel good for themselves, not for anybody else.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's what we all want.
That's it, like, you know, and we can do it. Like, it's, I suppose it's just, you know, just have those few outfits in your wardrobe that you really, really like. Think before you buy, you know, even if something is on sale, don't just grab it. Think, you know, is there 2-3 different ways that I can wear this? If there isn't, you don't need it.
I'm guilty of buying things in the sale, you know, because like, oh, it's really cheap, and you buy it and then you never wear it. And it literally, well, not as much anymore, but used to find things in my wardrobe that probably been in there maybe a year and a half with the tag still on it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and Rachel, there's more people that do that than not. And like I always say, it's cost per wear. If you buy something that's good quality, you will feel special every time you put it on. So you will make sure you wear it more often. Whereas if you get something in a sale, even though you think you're getting a bargain, you still kind of think, oh, well, I only spent X amount on it. It's okay that I don't wear it. But you wouldn't do that if you really invested in something. And then, like I said, it's cost per wear. At least you're wearing something that feels good year after year. You know, we don't have to only wear our clothes for a year and then get a whole new wardrobe the following year. You know, get pieces that you will still love wearing in 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah. And then it's kind of accessorizing it with, you know, really gorgeous jewelry, scarf, you know, just, but it's buying good value clothing that you know is that will last. And then, and then dressing in different ways.
Well, that's it. Like, I had there on Twitter this week, so there's like, so if you go onto my store, you'll see I actually have a set up as one of the collections, a capsule collection. So it's just basics that you'd want to have for your capsule wardrobe. And the idea being that people can have a look on it and they can have a route through their wardrobe and go, you know what, actually, I have all these pieces here. And it gives you the starter of how to start your own. And then the next collection is like just magic sprinkles, you know. So you want to, obviously, we want to change our clothing each month or each season, you know, but you don't want to invest a whole lot of money to do that, you know. So I'm saying just bring in little sprinkles. So on Twitter there earlier this week, I just had just a plain body top, black body top. And I was just saying, okay, look, here's some different styles for the same top. And I had, you know, so here's one of our lovely red scarves that we have in for Christmas. But I was just kind of putting a scarf around it, or maybe the next day just a chunky jewelry, or just add a blazer. You know, it's having those core pieces and just accessorizing and mixing them up a little bit. And then that way you always know what to wear.
Yeah, that's great. And did you also do you have an app?
Yes. Yeah. So, and up to the end of November, so if you download my app, within it, there's actually a €20 gift voucher that can be spent up until the end of November. So again, the app is really fun, and it's trying to put all of the different things and the different videos and stuff that I do for my customers just all into one place. So we also have in there sneak previews. So before we put our new arrivals even onto the website, I actually put it into the app, so everybody that has the app kind of has a day or two ahead of everyone else to actually see, oh, these are the new pieces.
Good to know.
Yeah, and it's great because some pieces might sell out quite quickly. So at least then, kind of, I suppose, you know, ladies that have the app already, they're ready. They hit fire as soon as it goes up online. And then also what I'm trying to do as well is have like a gallery. So if someone's looking for inspiration on what to wear for a day, I'll just have it pop in a different look each day. people can kind of go, oh, I've no idea what to wear today, and just have a little look and go, oh, actually, yeah, I might throw the same outfit on together as well, you know. So again, it's just all about fun and building confidence and just being happy within yourself, Rachel. Really, that's my message I'm trying to do.
Just already positive, and this is what we need right now, isn't it? Really. So
yeah, that's it. Like no, and even I suppose with Christmas this year, well, what I had the lovely pleasure of doing this year was we sent out lots of gifts. So because obviously people were still having special birthdays, and it's mine now in a few days as well.
Happy birthday for in a few days.
Thank you. But yeah, so I suppose people were still having their birthdays. People still wanted to give gifts, and so every order that I send out is all wrapped and boxed and ribboned, and you know, we put a nice little kind of quote. Again, it's to make
perfect,
it like,
you know, for men, because got to get all those husbands out there. Come on.
Exactly. And we put in little personal notes. I mean, you name it. And we're making it as easy as possible. And I suppose the idea was always that when the person received it, it'd feel like a gift to themselves. So whether it is a gift or whether it's you buying something for yourself, either way, it's a gift. But this year now there was lots of, you know, personal to write like virtual 40 hugs, and you know, it was really, really nice. So for Christmas now is kind of ramped up again to get ready to do the deliveries now, the gift boxes for Christmas as well. So which is it's lovely to be part of it, and it's lovely to be able to help my customers do that as well. And it takes a lot of pressure off them too, because they only have to order it and then just tell me what note they want to be put into it, and then the rest we look after.
Sounds really simple. I think I need to let my dad know. So
and you know what, just get the man to contact me and go, I don't know what to get her. Fine, I'll tell you. You know, I can easily work it out with you all. We all know the special things that everybody wants to get. So.
That's great. Oh, thank you for that. That was lovely chatting. I just actually wondered though, obviously, because obviously you haven't always said how did you get to your style, your story in the first place? Was it sort of just you woke up one morning going, that's what I want to do, or
well, so I'm an accountant. So, and I suppose I've had my accounting practice 12 years. So when my first boy was born, I set up on my own, just to make my life a bit more flexible around being a mum. And with my business kind of got really kind of busy there with multinationals. So for the last few years, traveling was chaotic. So I'd be kind of a week in Ireland, then a week abroad, a week in Ireland, a week abroad. And that's kind of a lot of pressure on my little family. So I suppose I always had this passion for fashion. And then when you know, so for me, it's great because it's building a business around my family, and my boys now are 12 and 9, so they get involved in it too. You know, so it works great for our family. And like my boy started secondary school there and asked me, Mommy, I'm doing business studies. Like, can you teach me about a profit and loss? And I was like, oh, sit down. He was like, I recognized it, whatever way they were doing it in school. He says, I recognized from seeing you work from home. He said it just looked familiar. But yeah, so I suppose I said, look, we'll do it. And, you know, I was very clear about how I wanted to do it. And I knew it was going to be very different to how other boutiques had done it. And, you know, the fashion industry likes things to be done, I suppose, a certain way. And I'm quite different to that. But I'm delighted with how it's gone, to be honest. It's, you know.
It's been a good year for you, by the sounds of things.
Sorry?
Been a good year for you, by the sounds of things.
Yeah, it has. I suppose, you know, I only celebrated my anniversary.
But yeah.
No, it is. I mean, COVID, obviously, I'd gotten in lots of stock for weddings and for days at the races and stuff. So obviously, you know, they weren't on people's wish list at the moment this year. But I don't know. I think people appreciated the videos and the different ideas.
Like diversifying and helping, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and even with gift vouchers, you know, the gift vouchers are really popular because with every gift voucher, I do like an online consultation. So, you know, the way people are shopping online and they're really not sure what will I wear, how will I match some outfits together, and what kind of quality is the brand. So every gift voucher they can actually just book it. There's a link in there, and they can just book a call with me, and then I'll go online with them and kind of, we'll come up with different ideas, depending on where it is they want to go, whatever suits them. It's all tailored to them. So it means then at the end of it, they have their gift voucher, but they actually now know exactly what they're going to spend that gift voucher on. And I think because we're also in the leisure wear at the moment, it's going really well, because obviously in January, February, this is going to be such a boost for people when we're coming out of Christmas, that they're going to have this voucher, they're going to know exactly what nice pieces to get. And January, February, they won't be running around in leisure wear anymore. They'll be in their new dresses or new skirts or new knits.
Lovely. Well, thank you for your time this afternoon. It's been lovely chatting to you. So as we said, the website's scrolling along the bottom, so it's yourstyleyourstory.com. And if as with everybody, all of the registered sellers, all the details are on the event website as well. So if you sort of can't quite remember, all of the details are there as well, with links through to the individual sellers' sites and social media. So brilliant. I will be back, I think, in about half an hour. And Sharon, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me. Have a great Sunday. Well done. Bye.